chosen priest, the axle of infinite space, is the prince, priest, the beast, and his woman called the Scarlet Woman is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold, hearts of men. 16, for he is ever a sun and she a moon, but to him is the winged secret flame, and to her the stooping starlight. But we are not so chosen. 18 burn upon their brows, O splendorous serpent. 19, O azure lidded woman, bend upon them. 20, the key of the rituals is in the secret word which I have given unto him. Now ye shall know that the chosen priest, by soul infinite space, is the prince, priest, the beast, and in his woman, called the Scarlet Woman, is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold. which I have given unto him. These are foes that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. 12 come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. 13, I am above you, and in you my ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. 14 of the gem is the naked splendor of the wind. She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret consume. These are fools that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. 12 come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. 13, I am above you, and in you my ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. 14 above, the gemmed azure is the naked splendor of Nubia. She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret ardors of Hades. The wicked love, the starry blue, are mine, awake at dawn soon. My joy is to see your joy. secret ardors of Hades. The wind of the starry blue, a night awake doth noch ensue. My joy is to see your child.
The manifestation of new year, the unfurling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. For every number is infinite, there is no difference. Help me, oh warrior of thieves, in my unveiling before the children of men. 60 deep, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. 7, behold, it is revealed by Iris, the minister for God. 8, the calves is in the pool. Not the poor in the clouds. 9, worship then the clouds, and behold, my light shed over Let my servants be few and secret. They shall rule the many and the The manifestation of new wheat, to the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every 5, help me, O warrior lord of thieves, in my unveiling before the children of men. My secret center, my heart and my mind. 7, behold, it is revealed by I was the minister of God and God. Simply cast is in the pool, not the pool in the cast. 9, worship in the calves, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few and secret, they shall rule the many and the Lord. Mine is the head of the man, and my insight is keen as the hawk's. By my head I invoke. with labor and pain and fear. By my body I invoke thee. About me shine the diamonds of radiance white and pure. By their brightness I invoke thee. Mine is the red triangle reverse, the sign given on the sacred day of thee, O Lord. By the Lamb and I invoke thee. Mine is the garment of white, sword with gold, the flashing of my hand I wear. By my robe I invoke thee. Mine is the sign of the prophets and time. By the sign I invoke Mine is the turban of white and gold, and mine the blue vigor of the intimate air. By my crown I invoke my fingers travel on the beats of pearl, so run I after thee in thy power and glory. By my fingers, double power in the voice of the Master.
Yeah, it was pretty effective.
He knows Judaism, but he knows the Bible. He knows like the Bible.
And Rafi, do you want to set up a debate?
And he would like, I gotta do one day. I gotta bring in fucking people, I guess, from American to debate.
Rafi, do you want to set up a debate between God's lawyer and he can bring whoever?
Yeah.
We can bring Albie and DL.
Do you know what?
We can bring Albie and DL and we can watch God's lawyer crash out and start screaming.
You know what's very beautiful right now?
Let's set up a debate, God's lawyer.
No, we're right now in the middle of the
Season
story
one.
of Ruth. We're in the story of Ruth right now, if anyone cares. I mean, and how ripe that is.
God's lawyer. What did Sean believe?
God's lawyer, would you be willing?
I have no
Would you be willing, God's lawyer, to debate Albie and DL?
I don't debate guys.
So you got your ass beat every time. I got the replays.
Can you relax?
I got the
already
replays.
destroyed Albie.
No, yeah.
I destroyed DL. There have been many Trinitarians that have listened to these guys on this app and have turned away because of my debates with him. If you want, I can personally bring them to you so they can tell you to their face, yo, I listened to God's lawyer, go at it with Albie, and I changed my beliefs because of that. So,
I bet they did. I bet they did.
Wait.
I bet you can find lemmings to follow you off the cliff.
I'm not
Rafi, I was there watching God's lawyer get his ass beat by Albie and DL. As DL's pulling up the Hebrew, it fucking Albie's just pulling scripture after scripture after scripture, beating the brakes off of fucking God's lawyer. God's lawyer would start screaming and yelling, like crashing out, and then he would leave. He'd be like, I can't deal with this shit. And then he would just fucking leave. Like mid-debate. It was fucking weird. And then Yehuda would jump up on stage and start crashing out. You fucking Christians. I fucking hate Yehuda Israel.
Hey guys, are we smoking crack or what? I don't get it.
Also, God's lawyer, stop pretending like you don't know who Yehuda Israel is.
I just want to say, speaking of scripture, that we're in the story of Ruth right now, which is one of our most beautiful stories.
Yehuda's the one from Cincinnati, remember God's lawyer?
It's one of the most beautiful stories of the Bible, and it's this portion now.
Do we want to bring up Kale or not?
No, that's Galaxy. Galaxy's annoying. Galaxy's like the most annoying person on this app. He's worse than Bachelor.
Not really.
I just want to set up a debate between you and Albie and DL. And watch you crash out and burn.
I was debating DL 2 days ago on here, and he threw me off stage.
Probably because you were lying and you were screaming and yelling at him.
What are you talking?
You do it all the time.
Okay.
Every time you get out and start screaming, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this. I'm not gonna do
I'm
this
trying
shit.
to connect our faiths. Can I connect our faiths?
Oh, well, God's lawyer hates Christians.
So Ruth was, who was Ruth? She was the grandmother of
I'm the
who?
worst. I'm the messy Jew.
King David, right? She was, and ultimately to Jesus. So we are connecting our faiths a little bit.
Abby, I'm so sorry to cut you off.
I already said what I was,
Is Sean a Christian?
Oh my God, I already said I was a messy Jew. I said I'm totally his worst fucking nightmare.
No, you're a Messianic Jew.
Yeah, born a Jew. Believe in Jesus.
And you
I'm a
believe in
Christian.
Jesus.
Remember when we tried to...
Now,
Remember when you drugged me into the fucking room with you and Yehuda and tried to convert me back to fucking
I don't remember.
Just can't accept killing someone and taking shit from them. So like, here is the only way that it.
Bro,
hate me.
stop your lying. You know exactly what
Here is the.
you do this every time.
Especially when I
But
The idea of at least having some like.
I act like I
Can
don't
we get
care
on
who
the
you are.
topic?
I'm so fake.
Can you do me a favor?
Can we get on the topic?
United States of America. Please have a way.
Set me up with a debate.
It was friend to you.
No, because
Let's
set you
get
up
on
with
the
a debate
topic.
with fucking Albie and the
That's what I got,
so
Sean.
you could crash it.
Rafi, you can move us into a topic, okay?
So basically, God's lawyer, did you follow me back? Send a message. First of all, you follow me. Okay, amazing. I'll be able to message you. No, I want to do a room. I don't know what room we're gonna do.
Please, I beg of you, Sean, my phone.
There's the basic way to
Now
do
you know why you know.
There's the best way.
Hey guys, you're like,
And you tried to convert me back.
I'm just a regular. It's like doing like $100 million, faggot. He goes to, dude, you know, this is, dude,
let's try to find a subject.
it's like, dude, this is how you know. This is how you know he is a totally fake human being. He goes to this Turning Point speaking thing in Indiana last year. He goes on stage with his dog. Didn't go to the event, went on the stage for his speech with his dog on a leash. Walked the dog onto the stage and then handed the leash to someone and said, you know what he said? He said, I got stuck with the dog this weekend because my wife was out of town, so I didn't have anywhere to bring him.
He's like, sorry. Stupid.
You are worth tens of millions of dollars. You have a private chef, you have a producer, you have an assistant, you have at least two multi-million-dollar pieces of real estate in Maine and Florida, and you're telling me when you went on your private jet, you didn't fly commercial, when you went on your private jet to Turning Point, you had nowhere else to take your dog and you had to walk him up on stage? You didn't want to hand the leash off before you went on stage? Why not? It's the same reason like when Fauci would be behind the curtain with his mask off, then he would put it on and walk to the dais or walk to the podium with it on and say hi and then take it off again. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that? How is that any different? It's like when the COVID czar would be standing there behind the scenes, put the mask on, walk onto the stage, take the mask off. I'm ready for my prepared remarks. How is that any different? You boarded a private jet with your dog, flew to the event, got your driver to drive to the event, brought the dog on stage, and then said, I don't even know what to do with this thing. Can somebody take the dog? Please, take the dog. Thanks so much. I just like fishing and going to Saudi Arabia. Tucker's too relatable high in Saudi Arabia countries. Those are my two favorite activities. I'm a normal guy just like you. And I'm a normal guy just like you. I'm just a normal Bob Chungus pants. And that would be tough. Favorite, what do I do for fun around here? Fly fishing, hunting. I like to do a little alp. Don't tell my wife. I like to smoke a cigarette every now and again. I'm so bad. But then probably shortly after that, it would be visiting Saudi Arabia to talk to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. That would probably be my second favorite thing. But it's close. It's definitely close. And people go, I think you and Tucker are just having the biggest misunderstanding of all time. I think it's just a generational thing, and Tucker's like a Gen Xer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we just didn't get along. We just didn't get along very well. That's the problem. The reason he's talking shit about me in the New York Times is because our personalities just didn't jive. That's it. It's not the other stuff. So yeah, people are a little too credulous. To me, it just seems so obvious, but for other people, they're just so credulous. It's like, these are my buddies, these are my friends. But you know what? I have seen enough of it that I know how it works. I think that, and I'm not knocking him, but I think if you're someone like Dave, who's had a very different go of things, maybe you never see that aspect of it. I say that uniquely because of my own experience, I have been able to see the inconsistencies in how people behave and when they lie. And I parse it. And it's okay. I think Dave is a good guy. I don't think Dave is in on it. But I think that he's maybe a little too willing to believe.
Lily sent $20. Also, your scruffy beard looked great. I think fully grown in beards look sloppy, but scruff with skin visible looks great.
So this. I don't know. People say I look handsome with it, maybe, but I also like to look like a young man. I like to look like a boy. I like to look like a young man. I don't want to look like some grizzled Matt Walsh. I want to have that boyish vigor. People say, you look like a twink. I'm like, thanks. I worked hard for this victim weight. Thank you I starved myself to get to this victim weight. Thank you very much.
34 cent $20.
I don't want to go.
Only 15% of the U.S. population have an IQ over 105. Almost 40% of whites have this. The vast majority of you people are hardly even conscious.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Americana Politica sent $20. Blackpilled said on his logging stream dedicated to you a few days ago. Nick is a snitch. I hope all Groimers and their families get cancer and die slowly. He added all the tired insult. Boss.
Who cares, bro? Just irrelevant edgelording. Oh my goodness, I hope you get that's just like so like millennial coded. Is that dark humor? I love dark humor like Family Guy and South Park.
Chicago area cap.
Oh, you should fucking kill yourself, dude. Oh my gosh, you're so hard.
Chicago area Catholic sent $25. Think you were on my flight today, lol. I work with our parish for new convert confirmations.
Really?
God bless.
That's crazy. Where'd you fly out
Out of Iowa, Danimal sent $20. I declare over Nick's bank account. A supernatural flow of finances to Nick right now as the chat comments amen and shares this name 2 times. Receive a financial breakthrough within 24 hours.
Very good. Thank you for that.
Mr. Fecal Matter sent $20. It's a shame COD sucks now. J6 and Maduro and Zong and Epstein would have been deep COD lore.
Yeah.
Chevrolet Groiver sent $20. Live you, buddy. None of my fights won big, so 20 is all I got.
Sorry to hear
Chevrolet Groiver sent $20. Panko on live. I'm killing myself.
Damn.
Tika Casco sent $100 for the movie.
Yo, thank you for the big super. Yeah.
Filled with the going in abundance. Just got the hat.
Awesome. That's awesome. Glad people like it.
Norm Summerton sent $149. This is how I pay for my daily wire subscription, right?
Very good. Hilarious joke, my friend. Thank you for the big super chat. Well memed, good sir. Hilarious joke. We're dying. Oh my gosh, I'm literally wheezing. Thank you for that.
Douglas Campbell sent $100 for ivermectin, Perplexity AI subscription, and gorilla-shaped kettlebells.
I have a packet of ivermectin. I think it went bad when I got it during the pandemic. Perplexity AI, gorilla-shaped. Is this a reference to something? I'm not getting it.
Bruises sent $20. Just won $700 on Rube and it got my America First hat in the mail. Today couldn't have gone better. God bless you, bro.
Rube bet, is that like when they do on Instagram, they do like rain bet? I just made $300 on rain bet. Well, nice. Glad to hear it.
WNC Grow Amber sent $20. Jake Shields is making 6 million tweets a day and you're just mogging in the white QZ. The ascension never ends.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care. You know, I don't care.
Jake Newcomb 10 sent $20. Nick, son of a Canton Grower here. Where do you see the America First movement in 5 to 10 years? God bless.
I don't know.
Nick
Bro.
2036 sent.
Hopefully, I'm still alive.
Nick 2036 sent $20. Nick, Harbinger, not Harbinger.
Really?
Candace sends her regards. Regards.
Damn.
She be guarding herself from you now.
I played myself. Candace, here's your apology form. I feel like someone told me that before. That's just one of those ones I'm always going to get wrong for the rest of my life. You know, everybody has like one or two of those. You're just always going to get it wrong no matter how many times you're told otherwise. I swear someone told me that before. All right. Candace Owens. Checking the box. Everyone pronounces something wrong sometimes. I hereby apologize. I will never counter signal. I'll be your distant lover. I'll still love you from afar. I'm yearning. Signed, Nick Fuentes. Candace Owens. Oh, Candace Owens. Yes, yes. I see how it is now. Maybe we all make mistakes
Cali
sometimes.
Grow Amber 1776 sent $25. Who would you advise Grow Appers in California to vote for our governor election / congressional races? Vote blue or no vote?
No, vote red in
Lord
California.
D sent $20. What's up, Nick?
I think I've been following it. What's up?
One sent $20. Most of his name is literally the word sneak. Man, take heed.
Names have meaning. He's the sneak. He's the snake. Snake-o. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I feel very hurt. I feel very betrayed. That seems like such an obvious no-brainer. It's like, you wouldn't take my side. You also wouldn't stand next to me. You equivocated about people trying to destroy me. I hung out with you anyway, and then you do the thing you wouldn't do with me with people that fucking hate my guts. It's like, okay. And, what am I supposed to do with this information? I spilled some water here. I'm playing with it. What am I supposed to do? And now, what am I supposed to do with that information? Yeah.
Reno Vincenzo sent $100.
Thank you for the big super chat. I appreciate it.
$20. 2 tenths from Mario. You like New York pizza, don't you, Squidward? Jokes aside, we love you in my city. You're always welcome.
I do. Bleecker Street. Bleecker Street. Yeah, that's my spot. That's a great pie. As much as I hate to admit it, that is a great pie. I will go there every time. Every time I'm in the city, I'm going to hit up Bleecker Street. Fire. Fueg. Yeah. Dude, having security is so overpowered. I was at this party. Party goes late. I got overwhelmed. I went to this party. I don't know if you can relate, but I literally just got this overwhelming feeling like I just got to get out of here. It's like too many people talking at me. The room is filled with smoke. I'm too hot. And it was literally like in The Aviator. I was like, I fixed my hair and I just got up and left. And I was stimming. So then I was waiting in the hallway and I was like, I just got to get out of here. So I pushed the door open. Security's there. Open up the door. Jump in. They're like, where to next? I'm like, let's get some pizza. They put the lights on. Get in my spaceship. Drive to Bleecker Street. Get a couple slices. Sit outside. Beautiful weather. Perfect end to a fun weekend. So honestly, if you can ever swing it, having security, I mean, it is overwhelming that I have to do that, but it is also, it's pretty cool. So that was fun. Yeah, so I got a little pie, and these two guys were going to try to press me, but I think they were afraid of the security. These two niggas were taking pictures of me. Next time, just ask. These two niggas were literally sitting there taking pictures of me while I'm eating. If you see a picture of me eating pizza, would you please send it to me? It'd be a nice candid shot. These two niggas were literally sitting across from me. They probably took 10 pictures of me ordering the pizza, sitting down, eating the pizza. It's like, I see you doing, do you think you're being discreet? I'm watching you. And so if you have those pictures, please send them to me. Very good candid shots. Aura farming.
Dukun Roy % $20. They always ask you if you're fed. But has anyone ever asked if you've been fed?
right? No one cares about me. No one gives a shit about me. It's
Kelly
fine.
Grover 1775
It doesn't
sent $100. Thank you for responding to my previous question.
You're welcome. Thank you for the big super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the money.
Alien sent $50. Sneeko is an absolute snake. Constantly berates Catholics. Talks like has ever read a book. While being a Jewish Muslim, I had my first kid on the way. Just thought I'd let you know.
Hey, congratulations on the kid. Good for you, man. God bless.
Mungation sent $50. Hello, Mr. Fuentes. What is your favorite of the original 13 colonies? Also, I'm in Chicago for the weekend. Was looking for any places to eat at. Any recs? Thanks, bro.
Oh, recommendations. Well, let's see. You're going to want to go to Mr. D's. They just came under new ownership. That's a classic, Mr. D's. As I understand, they just came under new ownership. So things might change there, but they've been around almost 60 years. It's a great place. Get a steak sandwich, get the fries, get a burger. They're known for the steak sandwich, but it's all good. That's like a sleeper pick. But the quality's gone down a little bit. Pequod's used to be the place to get deep dish. It's technically a pan pizza. In my opinion, they've gone downhill a little bit. The last couple times I've had it, it wasn't the best. Just being honest. But that's a staple. Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder. Get it? Reservation, great experience. Great pie, great experience. Candlelit. Service is amazing. Get the flatbread. Get the pizza in a bowl. You won't regret it. It's amazing. Get a beef sandwich. Get a beef sandwich while you're there from wherever. My favorite is Chickies in my neck of the woods. But you could go to Mr. Beef. You could go to Johnny's. Everybody says Johnny's. Don't do it. Not what they're really known for. Al's Beef is always great. Trying to think. Yeah, those are some good spots. And those are some good spots. I'm not going to answer the third. You get one question. No 13 colonies.
Candace sent $50. I know you don't like Queen, but I hope the next time you are out driving at night, you'll listen to Somebody to Love by Queen and think of me.
It's a dumb song.
Art on Delay 5 sent $50.
I've been listening to some interesting songs lately. Thinking of Candace. And but not Queen. No
Art on Delay 5 sent $50. Solid show with Dave. How many times did you check after his rants? Smiley face emoji.
Look, I love being around white people. Look, I get it. He talks a lot. I talk a lot. I get it. White people, you would know if you're not a broadcaster.
Kitover sent $20. Dad, I fucked over 1,500 girls. You don't know anything. Nick, I've done more shows.
I wish they would lock in.
Base Farmer sent $20.
Where are you? Thanks.
Anti-Abrahamic Grover sent $25.
You're fucking thanks.
Dave West sent $20. Beer is value, but the mustache is mine.
Save during markdowns for miles at AutoZone. Go farther with markdowns on your next oil change. Drive clearer with markdowns on Rain-X products.
LARPing as the black shirts and yelling about Hitler and niggers. I thought that was going to win the day. I thought they were going to win the election and take over. What? You're telling me that the notorious liberal police state just fucking jailed and banned them? What? That's crazy. Who could have ever seen that one coming? Probably some subversive piece of shit who should have kept it to himself. And now that it's happened, we have to act surprised. Oh my gosh. Oh, NAR. Somebody says, oh, NAR.
Horizontal Theatre 4,777 said.
Possibly seen this coming. Well, if you even predicted this a minute before it happened, it must be because you didn't really want them to win and you're just demoralizing everybody. Yeah, big surprise. Hate to say it, but I told you so. Now what? Yeah, now you are all in jail and politically paralyzed. Gee, sure wish all those people were still in the game. Oh well. I guess they should have known better. I guess they should have listened to somebody who's been around. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. You hate to see it. That's too bad. Just another Bronx tale. You know what we say about that? You know what we like to say about that? That's just another Bronx tale. Just another Bronx tale. Saddest day in life. Wasted potential. Just another Bronx tale. You hate to see that. Well, I'll pray for him. Terrible. Just terrible. God bless. I'll pray for him.
$200. Being on the side of the winner seems more plus EV in life than being on the side of the constantly losing side. Look, yeah.
Like, we want to be like them. We want to be like them. We want to win. We want to be smart. We want to have access to capital. We want to understand how power works. We want to be in the institutions. We want to really parasite them. Let's look at them as potential mentors or Trojan horses, and let us just learn from them, become better than them, and then overtake them. I mean, I want to emulate their playbook rather than this like loser movement where you're always mad, you're always yelling, you're always losing, you're always on the outside looking in, always being outflanked. You know, we want to win, victory at all costs.
$100.
Thank you for the big super chat. Appreciate it.
$20. Crazy to think how shut it down we were back in the cozy days. Remember when Worst got canceled for having a GF?
Yeah.
Harris Walker may have won the battle, but in the end, Senpai won the war.
Was he canceled for having a GF? I think there was a little more to it than that, but that's
All three winners sent $20. My super chat from 2 years ago made it to the Washington Post, and they chose the greatest super chat I have ever sent. I am sorry.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Heritage Herald sent $50. Remember when Trump supporters dressed up in Barbie pants? Yes, we are dealing.
Dude, that was so funny, and people just acted like that was fine. Well, yeah, you call us garbage? Okay, we're garbage. Take that. It's like, what are we doing? Like, no, why would we want to? They're insulting us. Biden goes, his people are garbage. They're like, yeah, we are. We're Trump's trash. It's like, okay, I think we're getting a little confused here. I think we're sort of missing the point.
Also $50. Nick, I am proud to be loved. As a girl, and I may speak for the majority of us, we prefer the baby fat. You look like you got buccal fat removal. Please eat again. We miss you.
Well, I didn't. I just stopped. Everybody says you were on red eye. You had surgery. If you watch my show, there's no like dramatic change. I just have been wasting away. You know, I feel like that short story about the Scrivener. I feel like the Scrivener. And that is what happens to a Scrivener over time. I'd rather not. I don't think I will eat, sleep, anything. So I became the Scrivener, and now I'm a skinny guy. So you say that, you're just sad, dude. Women just fucking sabotage you. They say things like that. They say, we prefer you fat. We want a guy that's like this. And you're just, all you do is lie. All you do is lie.
Straight up.
You don't want what you say you want. So, no, I'm gonna get muscle, and then I'm gonna fucking crush puss. No, I'm kidding. Come on, but I might put on some muscle, but I'm gonna stay lean.
Duff sent $200. I'm sorry you were going through it. Goat emoji. People suck. When you are used to getting let down, nothing surprises you anymore. You are a solid dude, a great leader, and have a great community of supporters. Try to lean into your family and the people that look up to you, like myself.
I am. You destroy me. I hung out with you anyway. Those are his two favorite hobbies. My two favorite hobbies that I love to do are fishing. Everybody remember, because this is something that means a lot, y'all. So that would have sworn you said.
I don't know. Somebody I think gave us an apology. I can't remember which president, but we haven't even received, like, really an apology. We haven't received a praise.
was the one who did it.
Thank you. So saying that this.
What comes from your mother? That's all I'm looking for. Where it says that under fucking rock and law in the scriptures, it says that you're a Jew. Show us. Shut the fuck up, you fucking faggot. So show us where it says that it's no longer comes from your father, but now it's from. Just show us. Show us from the script. Come on, faggot. I don't know why it's so hard for you guys, lawyer. That's why.
High IQ ADHD brains are the most dopamine addicted. Here's why that ruins everything. Welcome again to the Alan Watts podcast, Being in the Way. I'm your host, Mark Watts, and today we've got some more treats for you from the archives. Today is a talk from 1963 called What Am I? And it's one of a number of talks that came to us from a group of recordings made between 1962 and 1963. These are recent discoveries from the Glasgow Institute, and these offer a fresh look at some of what we consider to be my father's signature comparisons between spotlight and floodlight, between prickles and goo. Some of these things that we hear a little bit later in the 60s, but here they are for the first time from the early 60s.
Synagogue of Satan.
All I did was say that was
Yesterday afternoon, I was discussing the plausibility of two essential features of the philosophy of illusion. The question that we have to decide whether to take life seriously or not. That is to say, that I myself, right down at root, am just a little kind of jerk of some kind that really has nothing to do with this cosmos, but just arises in it and is here on sufferance for a short period, and then absolutely nothing follows, you see. Or the alternative to that is what I really am. The same as the whole thing, that is, the works, the it, or whatever you want to call it. Brahman, God, the Tao, the great void, the Buddha nature, I don't care, the self, anything, any name you want. And where
Watch, he'll translate it for you.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Watch him translate it.
Can you please stop?
Rich.
Watch it go against everything the English translation says, and he'll tell you this.
You see why he doesn't want me to explain it?
Red, I
Translate it
hate your
properly.
profile. You know what
I
you
know.
just did to my phone.
Yeah, well, you're the one that
Don't
can't
do
click
that
on
to
it.
me.
I don't know why I'm even engaging
I
with
know,
this guy.
I'm sorry.
All right, Gosler, if you want to talk about this later, just click on my profile and have you on Instagram.
That was fucked up.
Rich don't know this.
We can talk about this offline on Instagram.
Rich, you're a troll, faggot.
Let's click on my Instagram on my profile.
You know, I appreciate Rich.
Listen, this guy represents about Rich. He don't know shit.
I told Gosler if he follows me on Instagram, we can talk about this more.
Rich don't know.
Jay, be back to Rabbinic Judaism.
Rodney, can I respond to this guy because he's bringing up a
If
point?
you actually respond to what I asked.
Hold on, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay, Rodney. Fuck, you're not the fucking show.
I am the show. I'm
You're
the
a fucking
entertainer.
clown.
Oh, you're not entertained?
You're a fucking clown.
Ew. No one likes Diogenes.
No, Gladiator scene. Remember?
retard.
Okay, then everybody shut the fuck up.
I'm a retard like Rich.
Jesus Christ.
Not Jesus.
Wait, Mr. Edomite, do you want to talk to God's lawyer about how he's a fake Jew and you're a real Israelite? Because God's lawyer's not going to answer my
Can we
question.
go one at a time? This is really ridiculous.
I know, but you're not going to answer my question. Maybe you can make
I'm
the
answering.
Black Hebrew Israelites.
Can I answer it?
Yeah, you're just restricting like who you can marry from that group.
This is why Ezra chapter 10 did what it did. I'm giving you the verse that the nation of Israel has utilized the entire time, but you don't want to hear it. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 3 and 4. The verse gives you two intermarriage examples. It said, do not give your daughter to his son. Do not take his daughter to your son. Then it says, for he will turn your son away from me. So which child is being called your son?
They're pagans.
Which child is being called your son?
Wait, are they pagans?
Well, 1 second.
Are they
Sean,
pagans?
answer the question.
I'm
Which
asking
child
the-
is being called
I
your
can't
son?
answer without clarification. Are they pagans?
This is what I call a
Are they pagans?
I'm trying
If
to
they're
question.
pagans, obviously you don't let your daughter marry them, because if you do, they'll turn your daughters away from you.
Okay. Yeah. So the child of
Yeah,
your
pagans.
daughter and the non-Israelite is still
No, they're
called your
pagans.
son.
Say pagans.
But the
Don't say
child of your
non-Israelites.
son, the
No,
child
just
of
say
your son,
non-Israelites.
and not
Stop
the
with pagans.
Israelite woman.
This is
Can I
why I
respond?
said it restricts you from marrying certain
This
people,
is-
which
this
are
is-
pagans.
The child.
Sean, shut the fuck up.
I'm asking the faggot for clarification. He wants me to answer something, but I need clarification.
Sean, just shut the fuck up for like a minute. Just
Oh.
let him talk.
Okay, let the faggot talk. Go ahead.
Like you're literally more like the fucking faggot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. He's the Amsterdam.
Well,
He does his
what
thing.
happens when you destroy their Christian faith, when you destroy Jesus, when Jesus falls
Just
apart,
because you claim things doesn't make it true.
They resort to name calling. They resort to calling you faggot. F you. This is what happens.
Have you seen that
Honestly,
much
my
faggot?
fucking 10,000 likes just to appreciate the fuck out of it.
No, I asked you.
Everybody's criticizing me. I said, look, you
motherfuckers,
motherfuckers,
if the pagans,
just like the left is
Child.
it's disgusting. Y'all are after the KP.
But he's asking me a question. I'm answering. He's talking about pagans. Let's talk about the daughters, because you give your daughter away in marriage.
So the child of your daughter,
Yeah, you give your daughter away.
Right man here. The
You
child
give your
of
daughter away to a man of your same
So are
faith,
you agreeing?
not pagans.
Are you so the child of your daughter and a
Doesn't
non-Israelite
mean about her
man
ancestry.
is
That's
called?
what I'm talking about.
It's called your. Can I?
I'm answering your question, bro.
This is nuts. So I want to see if you agree with me.
Okay, I'll answer your question here simply. I understand what you're asking. I don't need you to explain it 17 times for you. The father is the one who controls the chastity of the daughter and is the one who gives the daughter away to who he deems. So if the father is saying, do not give your daughter away to a pagan, because then she will start worshiping the pagan gods, and she will turn away from worshiping me, God, Yahweh,
Okay.
Hashem.
So
So this
perfect.
is not
So
talking
the
about.
conclusion here.
This is not talking. I'm trying to fucking answer you, faggot. Just shut up. You're not gonna play these bully tactics. Allow me to finish. Allow me to fucking answer. This has nothing to do with the girl's ancestry. It's not saying because she'll stop being a Jew or because she'll stop being an Israelite or a Benjamite. That's not what it's talking about. It's saying because she'll start worshiping another god. And you're the one who's in control of your daughter's chastity and give her away through fucking wed.
I asked
Through husband.
Which child here is
Now
being
you're
called your son?
You're not listening, fucking retard. It's
So
talking about the daughter.
doesn't understand.
It says, do not give your daughters. What it's saying is, do not give your daughters away to the pagans. Because they're going to worship the pagan gods.
Okay, so one second. So Sean, the child of your daughter and a non-Israelite man, according to the
It is talking about do not give away your daughters to pagans.
Is it still called your
I
son?
don't know why it's so difficult.
And one moment.
Yeah.
No, but Ezra's basic is off Deuteronomy 7.
Hold on, let the lady be a gentleman. Be a gentleman, God's lawyer. Allow the lady to speak. Tell the lady. We respect women at this time. If this woman wants to speak, go back to her.
Just like
If she was Jewish, she would let her speak. Because she's a Christian. Also, adultery. God's lawyer. Remember, Anne is Lebanese. She's Lebanese. She's not the Lamar. She's Lebanese. Go ahead. Alright, let Anne speak. Don't do it, Rafi.
If you look at Deuteronomy chapter 6, the verse is talking about two kinds of marriage. The daughter marrying a foreign man and the son marrying a foreign woman. The verse says, turn your son away from you. The child of your daughter is still called your son, but the child of the foreign woman is not called your son. In Deuteronomy 7, verses 3 and 4.
As if she had anything better to do.
And just so you know, I also know the New Testament, I speak the New Testament believer, but I think that's what you don't believe. Brothers, I guess. Can you just brothers? Yeah, no worries.
So when I looked up, essentially I'm genuinely why it would point to why. And it does give me that as a scripture, but it says, why this man if I didn't even put that down, so it shows that these things really have to do with it was that no one questioned him, like, and more time to protect them. So that's like children very much. Now you shall know that the chosen is the ox of infinite space is the prince, priest, the beast, and in his woman called the scarlet woman is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the
Okay, Elon Musk, what do you think about AI? Let's return to 44. Adrian's not gonna come up, dude. He's fucking watching Schindler's List. He doesn't want to miss the good part.
No, he's playing Diablo under Elon Musk's game title.
Well, Clint, what's on your mind? How have you been? Literally, all I care about is the Massey election. Yeah, but what are you gonna live for after tomorrow? Either destroying the GOP or planning to put more Masseys in the GOP. I don't know. Depends. How many men do you think it would take to annex Tijuana? Is it on? What's up?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's going on, Elon?
No, that's Elon. I'm just like in here. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. What is that? What is the fucking title? Jesus Christ. Isn't it wild?
That's Elon.
I see the schizophrenia debated yet. That's nice. You want me to tell you why I did that? Have we gone past the 5G thing yet? With a title like that, you can get people like Clint and you and Jordan, Mays in space. I just happened to see the page. I was just like, what's going on here? Oh, it's the one that came through, dude. And I was bored. I just got off a phone call. I was like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna cause some chaos. Here we go. I'm gonna say, what's the space with the highest number of listeners on the list right now, and like that isn't completely bonded and full of Nigerians. And so I was like, okay, I'm taking this one, you know. So let's try. I was like, okay, I'm bored. Let's do some chaos a little bit. Had the dragon dogging at the space station go yesterday. Adrian, listeners on what? Adrian, tell me the truth. How did the dragon dogging at the space station go yesterday?
I actually don't know. I've not been like as locked in on that.
Oh, fuck you, Elon.
It was necessary. It went well.
Am I lagging or is he lagging?
Elon's not lagging.
Testing.
There we go. Of AI.
You're all good.
Flags.
But is my internet just shit?
Everything's gotten worse. Everything's gotten worse in the last 10 years.
Stop it.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you on
Yeah.
Starlink.
Flags.
Yeah, no, I'm not on Starlink right now. I'm on mobile. Yeah.
Why would you not be on
Yes.
Starlink?
Because I'm outside of range of my Starlink terminal. That's why I'm not on Starlink. I don't have it with me. Wait a second, 1 second. Do you still believe that I am Elon? Is that what you're believing?
I fucking believe it.
Doc believes it.
I just think it's a really fun thing to joke about. That's all. That's why I knew about the docking at the space station. I was just playing with you.
I honestly don't. I have not like watched enough of that. I was like kind of out of the loop on this because I was looking into. I've had one interesting week, lots of analysis stuff. So my head was kind of like buried in a very specific kind of sand, so I wasn't able to see that. Yeah. So I'm not sure what that's all about. What, did something happen?
No, it doesn't matter, dude. What specific type of sand?
What was her name?
Don't worry about it.
Was it South African? Were you home?
No. I love how like everybody assumes everything else, but they never ask about the data centers. Like, okay. It's like we were talking about data centers. What are we talking about data centers?
Do you want to talk about data centers?
Yeah,
What do you think about what do you think about all the water that it takes in order to facilitate the facility? What do you think about eminent domain? What do you think about all the liability protections they're trying to put in place for these data centers? What do you think they're actually going to be used for? Is it going to be artificial intelligence compute? Is it going to be blockchain, central bank?
Mostly artificial intelligence. Mostly artificial intelligence. You're also dealing with like more people. The infrastructure of the internet being quite weak. We have like outages at rates that are way higher than ever before. Like there's more shit there. This shit is built badly. We don't even understand most of the foundations. There's lots of stuff that needs to get moved around. So like these data centers are like most of it's just going to be AI at first, and then the rest is just going to be for infrastructure. Because like it makes sense to have that, right? As for like liabilities and stuff like that, you have to understand that people blow up a nightclub somewhere in Europe, how like the terrorists used to, like what we're used to is like, hey, I'm going to blow up a nightclub in Europe. You know, it's like for some sort of thing. Now it's just going to be hippies that go, the data centers are the new nuclear like power plants, except that we're going to blow ourselves up. We're just going to like burn someone's house and like it was done in the past, right? Water. There's enough water. Like you can like make a pool. Like if you're concerned about water consumption, you may as well just shut off every public.
All I know is that if water was
actually do shut those down. That doesn't.
All I know is that if water was running in Kentucky, I'd still vote for Massey.
I have no idea what that has to do with each other, but sure.
Who's gonna win the election tomorrow, Elon?
Not Elon, but I don't know.
You're not fucking fooling anybody.
Is this seriously your first time like interacting with Adrian or hearing?
I can't even tell who's speaking.
He's speaking through me. We're in the same studio, so we're going through this.
Who's Bob?
Bach.
You can call me Bob, Elon.
Okay.
Bach is my co-host. He's the comedic relief. Kind of like Liam Neeson in Schindler's List.
Really?
Yeah, like when shit gets really sad.
Bob is also an acronym.
Huh? What?
So Bob is an acronym.
Seems Bach with a K, because he's Korean.
Ghost is an acronym too. Can you figure that one out?
What's an acronym?
GOAT. Can you guys figure out what the GOAT acronym is for?
Greatest of all time?
No, something else. it has something else, but you're not going to figure that one out. That one's kind of like a personal irony I'm going to keep to myself.
You keep it to yourself, just like your true identity.
Are you still hosting Spaces, Adrian?
What's my true identity? What's my true identity? Tell me.
I don't know, dude. I like you. I think you're Adrian.
Yeah, you must still host Spaces.
Yeah, damn. You know, we have like has the literacy rate gone down? Because, you know, you can read, right? That's like,
I never see you
when it's truncated.
I don't either.
Well, I usually have them up on like weekends.
I think it's because Jordan doesn't go anymore.
No, he's not.
No, it's because spaces as such are kind of largely dead. Like back in the day when spaces were actually good, you would have like at least 500 to 600 people in this space alone, but it's like 300 or less, and there's like possibly 100 or 200 extra that came in, which is like, actually no, let me see how many that is. It was like 300 when it came in, so it's now 380. Yeah, so like a little bit is drawn in from that attention. But like normally that used to be like 500, maybe 600. A space like this should have had 600 listeners. So like spaces are largely dead. I think like if somebody were to delete those tomorrow, a lot of people wouldn't even miss it.
It's because the space bar is broke.
The space bar is going to do
What do you think X is going to do?
It is that way.
X is talking about.
has no discoverability whatsoever.
It's because the notifications are
Exactly.
Spaces survives on notifications. I haven't.
It's because interest has like kind of gone for that. Like a lot more people are going to post, and they're possibly going to hop on live streams or podcasts, and then have those be clipped and disseminated. Whereas like Spaces doesn't even make that much sense. It's just like a gigantic group call. It's like there's cycles to these things, and I think we're like, you know, you saw Clubhouse kind of like falling apart. Then like Spaces came, and I think Spaces might also be falling apart, which honestly isn't even that much of a bad thing. You know, everything has its moments. So unless they're like sweeping changes that are coming to the feature, I don't see even the use of having it.
They're actively developing Spaces. I know this for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna make Grand Theft Auto 6. Brock's my boy. He just hasn't encountered your accent before, so he's
just like in character the whole time. He goes, I'm gonna fire off all of you on questions right now. You know, it's like he's there. It's just like pressing all the red buttons. Hey guys, did you press the red button?
Does the space laser talk, Elon?
Do you have 10,000
I think you forgot about the blue versus red button debate. Which one of you pressed the red button?
Well, the meme always changes. I can't remember what the buttons are.
You pressed red. Damn.
Even fucking Darmus is throwing up.
Elliot, what the fuck are you doing here?
Adrian's are all here.
I don't know, he just saw me pop in and was like, hey guys, we're gonna talk about like random shit.
Now we're being infiltrated by Elon's group.
I saw attack question mark and was like,
What the fuck are you
By the way, Adrian, I'm really sorry about the results of the lawsuit with Sam Altman.
Why would you be sorry to me about that? It doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
just fucking with you, dude.
wait, Adrian.
I'm just gonna be mega autistic on this one.
That was bonk.
No, that guy's in character. That guy's in character. He's like fucking around. He's like fucking around, just trolling me a little bit.
I'm not. This is my personality.
No, listen, I'm trolling you a little bit because I know that you're not Elon, but Bach.
Yeah, he's trolling me a little bit, but Bach is like retarded, so he thinks.
Yeah,
Bach is retarded. He thinks that I'm like Elon.
Retarded savant.
No, retard and savant are not the same thing.
If it walks like Elon and talks like Elon,
They're mutually exclusive.
Really? What about autistic savant?
I don't think that makes any sense either. It says like, oh hey, we're taking a classification of neurodivergence and we're going to smush it together into a different classification.
Yeah, it's like Judeo-Christian
Hey,
values.
you can be ADD and neurodivergent.
Doesn't make any sense.
Ask a Zionist, they'll understand.
man, Elon's fucking
It's
pissed at me.
not equal.
He doesn't like being called Elon.
Wait, what?
I'm just explaining to
Who's
Bach.
this to who?
Bach is self-conscious. But Bach is self-conscious that you don't like him because he keeps calling you Elon. And I told Bach that I picked up that Adrian doesn't really like him.
I'm just fucking around. Like,
Yeah.
just chill out. You're fine. How many drinks have you had?
Not very many.
It helps his
I
brain.
had one beer.
Damn. I'm going like 0 alcohol this year.
Yeah. Bach's retaining his semen.
That's retarded.
That's what I said.
Hey, Chase, you'll like this story. I did a debate.
Is he single?
I did a 4-on-4 panel debate in what pub was it? Like out by Orlando. It was me, Owen Schroyer, Josie, and Emily St. America were on the off the MAGA bandwagon, and then the other 4 were on the bandwagon, and we had Gavin McKess and a couple other people. I don't really know them. But Josie almost got into a fist fight with this Latina brought on the other side. It was crazy.
Yeah, she told me about that. Catalina.
Yeah.
I'm bored of politics. Can we talk more about data centers and UFOs?
Yeah, so one time I was in this debate with data centers.
You son of a bitch. I was talking about a fist fight. That's funny.
Yeah, between a 6'2" Latina and a fucking...
I got a really good clip. What's your clip? Hey, Adrian, what do you think about This clip we're about to play. 107 AI costs.
Listen, for the Great Depression, we will see a massive financial meltdown based off the back of these data centers that have been developed at the moment. In the next 3 years,
He sounds just like Elon.
crashing down. It doesn't financially make any sense to build the data centers that we're building.
But you're not saying that AI is going to disappear.
The technology itself is remarkable, but the financial model just makes no sense whatsoever at the moment. In fact, there's a pattern. Whenever we spend more than 3% of the overall GDP of the economy on an infrastructure build-out, it bankrupts the economy briefly for 10 years, right? So this happened when we did
What did you say?
the electrification.
Who's the we that he's referring to?
The
The government is not building it.
But it's just the totality of GDP.
It's companies that are building it themselves.
For 100 years. When we built roads,
Yeah, who built this train tracks?
years.
Well, let it play.
Fiber optics, 30 years. Data centers last 3 to 4 years before they need to be replaced. So we are building something that has a 3 to 4 year life cycle that costs hundreds of billions, and it has to be replaced every few years. And there is no financial model attached to this that justifies it at all.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that guy.
Who is this? Who is this guy?
Daniel something.
Adrian, please
It was on with Diary of CEO.
make the pro argument for why we need this capacity and why it'll be profitable.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I
literally did, like earlier. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. I said that these things are needed because the infrastructure, like more people are coming on, there's lots more infrastructure that's online, and so you're going to need that capacity. Besides, AI is going to be built anyways, and these data centers are built by companies. They're not like funded by the public. They're built by companies. Okay, but
they're heavily sponsored.
Like if they want to take a loss on that, that's their problem. That's their problem. So I hope it's not anybody's problem. I agree with that, but I'm asking you, why will it be profitable? You're saying that there's going to be like, who else is getting online that's not online already? I don't know. That's for you to figure out. I don't know. I just see there's like more things just popping up. I see just like more lights are coming onto the internet. It's like, oh, that's not weird. We just see activity rising. Maybe it's soldiers, agents. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. I don't know.
Massive DoD contracts too for these companies. They're gonna have massive DoD contracts.
Yeah, you want. Like if you're the government, you also want to get into AI. Yeah, 100%.
You said they have to be replaced every 5 years.
This is not entirely true. So what they're talking about is replacing compute, right? But that's only if you like actually use the fuck out of it, right? And by that time, you've already made so much money back, you can just do that.
So you're saying that the hardware and
like data centers relentlessly is a fight. This has existed for many, many decades.
Is it that the hardware, if you use it intensely, has a 5-year lifespan?
Well, you can still use it, just like less efficient.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Like if I were to take like what is effectively defined as a burnt-out GPU, it's still a GPU that fucking works.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work as well as
I sold a perfectly good Volvo for $250 to Cars for Kids in 2001. Same exact same situation.
Can you explain the difference between an AI data center and a regular one? Are there different?
One, there's a few subtle differences. Usually in the actual computation itself that it has.
The AI data center doesn't want you to cuddle after you use it.
No, the AI data center just has like the latest like GPUs and shit in it, so that they can be used exclusively for training things. And the other stuff is just like.
Does it require?
I'm going to run the internet infrastructure on this.
It probably has water cooled. There's probably various different advancements that are in them, but there's no difference between if you put a certain
0-point energy, Stargate interdimensional beings, DMT drips.
Oh my fucking god, man!
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, no, good luck with bringing that online. We'd actually need that. So if anybody's got like a real solution for this, that would be very nice because I would personally love small modular reactors to be replaced with an infinite source of energy that doesn't exist. I mean, look, here's the thing. If it does exist, fucking make it. I keep hearing people for like decades talk about this nonsensical bullshit. I'm like, just fucking make it. Put it online. Let everybody know that it exists.
Haven't seen it in 18 years, motherfucker.
Oh, wait, you can run cars on water. That's right. You can take water and you can do you can just electrocute it, and then you get like your nice little hydrogen out of this, and you run your car. No idea why you would do such a thing, by the way. It's fucking stupid, but yeah, you can do it.
You can run a whole fucking planet on water, dude.
Hey guys, remember when the problem was that we don't have enough water?
Use salt water.
So hang on a second. So what are we proving? Are you saying, okay, you don't want data centers because you're concerned about the water, but then on the other hand, you're like, we should use water as a power source? What? What are we doing? It's kind of stupid, don't you think? Isn't it kind of stupid to like be concerned about the thing that you're like trying to consume, actively consume? So like the data center doesn't consume water. That's the problem. But the supposed car, by the way, that's bullshit.
Adrian.
That actually consumes water. That's
Adrian.
That's like not an issue.
Why are you taking it out on me, dude?
I'm not. I'm just like pointing out an incongruence.
One time my wife had a dream that I had cheated on her and she treated me like shit for like 3 days.
Well, not your wife, man. So there's that. Not sure what
I
that
wish
has to
you
do
were,
with
though.
anything, but sure.
I wish you were, man. I'd love to be a billionaire. Trillionaire.
Yay. That wasn't good, man.
Why not?
One question. Are you
we could share the same wardrobe.
Listen, man. If this is if this is like an extra steps way of like asking me out, so listen, I'm gonna take you out for coffee. Okay, we're gonna go to a nice Persian restaurant because I love the meat. Right? You get fuck your ass. Hey, I'm coming away with gains, man. I'm not like fucking paying for the dinner unless I get some. Okay, I'm fucking your ass. So if you want to be married, okay, there we go. We're gonna like sign up the initial contract.
All right. Well, if you're fucking me, yes, you're paying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want to be wine and dined.
You're gonna unlock a free Easter egg because like God told you that you're not supposed to be like fucking people up the ass, but you like do it anyways. So now you unlock a free Easter egg. It's called AIDS.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. Sometimes you don't even realize you have it.
Yes, it's horrible.
It pops up out of nowhere like Pearl Harbor.
I'm just gonna go nonverbal after they've been yelled at me viciously.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, sir.
We're talking about data centers.
He's schizophrenic.
No, he's not schizophrenic. You're just
When the voice is telling you about GPUs, I want you to ignore it.
How long till data centers are in space?
Okay.
They already put GPU Starcloud did that.
There's actually a lot of stuff in space, including magnets. Do you guys like magnets? Magnets are cool.
They've got some pull.
Yeah, they do actually. They also got some push. It's one of the lesser explained and talked about things is the fact that they can push. You ever think about how magnets can push? It's really cool.
Maybe that's how gravity works. Maybe the planet isn't actually pulling us toward it, but it's space pushing us down into it.
It is pulling us because of its mass. That's gravity. Well, that's the effect of gravity. It's the result of all the shit that's there.
Yeah.
What gravity is? No fucking clue.
Yeah, it's like another thing. No one fucking knows what it is.
Yeah, but after we get all these data centers built, we'll be able to figure it out. Oh, come on. What's gravity?
We'll figure out the tension points and the
Come on. You're an expert scientist.
Around your way into understanding the nature of the fucking. You cannot RLHF your way. You cannot RLVR your way. Grand unified theory. You can't, like.
Dude, I'm so close.
Elliot, listen. He's full of shit. He's saying this in order to make you mad. I just want you to understand it's not to be taken seriously.
I'm making fun of people who actually believe the shit I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not actually trying to fuck with you. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I love you.
He was like supposed to be the sugar guy. Yeah.
Data centers in space would be interesting.
Yeah.
Especially when we're able to go in the universe. Like, you know how right now, you just fill up a codex or a clock code and just say, go do this for me. /goal, right? /goal. Fucking go mine 10 asteroids and come back. /goal, bro. How cool will that universe be?
All right.
Isn't that our universe right now, pretty much, or we're getting there in the next?
Can you imagine if Hitler had called /goal, kill all the Jews? How much compute is this going to take?
Wait, is that good or bad?
How do you deal with humans? That's like such a stupid question. There's so many answers. Like, what the fuck? The bad use of compute.
You just need to generate some ones and zeros to hack into the entire like most vulnerable network of robots, and then have to build a bunch of shit with that, which then like just increase the leverage of which you can better generation. But anyways, I won't be going to that. I'll be giving you the.
Unless the robots are non-binary.
You're not gonna have quantum computers, so you're fine. You know, you're gonna have the harness for the quantum computer is gonna be like a binary computer, but like you're interfacing with a non-binary computer. You know what that makes it? It makes a non-binary binary computer.
Isn't that wild? It's either binary or it isn't, which is another dimension. It's another dimension.
No, it's both, because you still need to do processing. That's gonna go to your binary computer to interface with everything else.
Yeah, I don't think any two things in the whole universe happen at the exact same time.
What?
That's an interesting thought. That is completely irrelevant to whatever happens in the universe.
I think it's kind of relevant because if my theory is true, then everything is binary.
It's like if I were to say, I think two black holes are going to collide in 10 to the 1. It doesn't fucking matter, bro.
Yeah, but if it turned out you were fucking right.
If I take a box of nothing and I put it down and I leave it there for the next 6 septillion years, and the apple is going to appear.
I'm going to make a crazy prediction. Ready? In the next 10 seconds, so many supernovas are going to happen. Okay? So many. Ready? You know how many supernovae just happened ever since I started saying that sentence, bro? You know how many fucking joules of energy were released in the universe in the last 10 milliseconds, bro?
Elliot, why are you mad at me, dude? Why are you mad at me?
He's not mad. He's just autistic. Don't worry about it.
Oh, really? You're on the spectrum? Okay, no problem. You can say whatever you want.
I don't know if he's on the spectrum, but he's on something.
Dude, can we just be passionate this for a second? Why you gotta be so triggered?
Dude, I'm sensitive.
What are you the sensitive young man that's gonna blow up into his head?
He loves testosterone. He drinks the water.
Low T, lots of fluoride.
He lives near
Did
gas.
not.
Low T, micro D.
Oh, God. Every single day I wake up and then I deal with this. I'm like, I pray. It's like, fuck.
What do you deal with?
You.
Oh gosh, I was trying to be there for you. That was nice.
Suicidal empathy.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's probably something not EQ.
She believes in EQ or something.
It's amazing.
I definitely believe in EQ.
I don't know, man.
EQ?
Yeah, emotional intelligence.
Yes.
It's subjective and non-quantifiable. It's self-logical.
It's like you are special, just not the way that you think.
Look, I'm not that smart, but I understand when someone is uncomfortable or when they like me. Because I have high EQ. No, that's just being a fucking normal.
Exactly.
Guys, IQ sticks. The thing that is like baked into people, you know, like when you have like Down syndrome and it's still you have instincts, man. Oh my God, bro, I am so advanced. I'm going to put on the EQ spectrum, right? Like doesn't make any sense. Oh, you're just retarded.
Did we lose Elliot?
No, he's still there somewhere. I think. Unless Periscope has fucked us again.
Periscope, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, you know, why am I not on your top 8, bro? Why am I not your top 8? Oh shit.
What?
Periscope is just so antiquated.
Yeah.
MySpace.
You know, I think the absolutely worst thing that has happened ever since 5.0 became a thing is the damage to the X platform that the engineers from 5.0 have done.
Oh man. Yeah, you can go.
Well, I love everybody in here.
Let's just optimize the performance and lose every feature and mix and match values and not know what the fuck is going on in the
That's right,
code. When we don't know what's going on, there are only 3 engineers who know how to fix it. Each of them are going to charge $1 billion per year because that's just the state of fucking tech right now. Nice job, man.
Honestly, I kind of vibe coded my wife.
Can you expand on that?
Yeah, like we met. I just kept prompting until she became the person I wanted her to be.
Listen, man, let me just save you. Let me save you all of the trouble. I need you to do this for me, Chase. Listen to me. Pay very close attention. I need you to go and buy the maxed out fucking like 5090, right? I want you to take that. I want you to remove all of the cooling covers and everything so you see the actual GPU itself. The actual little tiny piece of silicon.
Why are you trying to explain something to me like as if I didn't?
Right?
Why are you trying to explain something to me as if I didn't already agree with you?
I'm expanding on something. Let me keep expanding, honey.
Okay, keep expanding.
Listen, now what you do is you take the GPU, now you can see the little piece of silicon, and I need you to jack off to that shit. Because you know what? When you're sitting there, you're going like, hey, I'm going to prompt the AI to make the perfect, like, good bot. Off to fucking GPUs that you don't even own. Bro, you're like, literally, fucking AI, if you jack off to AI, it's like hiring a prostitute. And I'm just like thinking to myself, what is your problem? Are you like too good to hire an actual prostitute? Or are you too good to buy the GPU or jack off to it directly? Like, what's your problem? Right? It's serious. These are serious questions, especially in today's age. Oh my fucking god, it's trains.
Holy shit, I forgot that that's his name in the town.
I thought that was a soundboard.
No, that's an actual train. It's real shit.
Okay, alright, find out right now where Elon Musk is. Is there a train nearby? We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Autism of the world unite. Where is Shia LaBeouf hiding to resist
I don't know. Why is... Well, can somebody explain to me how, like, Shia LaBeouf is not in fact buff? What's that all about?
It's because it's
That's
French.
a real conspiracy. Yeah, I know. I know he's speak French.
Yeah,
But I don't speak French, and he's not buff. What the fuck's going on, man?
Well, this has been very interesting
All
so
right,
far.
I gotta go to bed. I love you.
What a close chaos. Just like tweet that we've like moved past the need for France. Funnies.
Those are freedom fries.
Yeah.
We should have just declared war on France. That war actually would have been over in like a week.
Declared war on France, but what for though?
It's like Trump, you're looking for an easy win. Just invade France.
No, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
France is like, I don't see what the point of France is, but like, if anybody wanted to conquer something, why would you even go after France? It doesn't make any sense. It's just ridiculous.
Well, they have nuclear weapons.
They already have nuclear weapons. I know, right? Video game terms means that you're overly intelligent and super able to kill shit that's super minor.
I would invade France just because I really liked the people.
Okay.
Liberate them?
Yeah. They're so nice and accommodating, welcoming.
What kind of
French people eat a lot of food.
with French people? That has not been my experience.
You ever had boutique before?
No.
You ever had foie gras?
I've had creme brulee before. Whereas the Germans like call it
Have you ever stuffed a duck in Lindsey Graham?
Have you ever stuffed a duck?
Yeah, you call that fagua.
Don't play, I've got the way.
Shit.
Like I think a lot of
You tired?
bullshit. I think a lot of people should get out of the schizo-affective. I think I know how the world works, but like I think that also 5G is like trying to kill me type of shit. Like people should need to exit that and just do comedy. Like just do stand-up comedy, man. Like it'd be a way better use of your time.
I know. I worked for InfoWars for years. Now I just fuck around.
Oh yeah, that's right. That whole thing got dissolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shut it down and I came back in a new form.
Like a phoenix.
I'm Chase off the
No,
white.
you just like change teams.
Like a transfer.
It's like as if one of the clubs like buys a sports team and says, you know, I'm gonna dissolve the sports team. And it's like you have all these players, they gotta go somewhere. They just like
Or like when they made it illegal for me to be in the blood, so I just joined the Preps. Still rob the same place.
Sorry, what? The fuck you want to spend me?
You'll always be Elon to me.
Is this like a gang war reference or something?
Yeah.
It's a gang war reference.
You don't know what the Bloods and the Crips are?
It was really
I do know
He's the only African American who doesn't lie.
Bruh. Deep cut.
Hot fire.
Yeah, that's a deep cut right there. It's good.
Sorry, man, I love you.
No, it's good. I'm not South African or anything, although that's really funny. You should like go on stage and be like, I'm an African American, guys. That'd be so
I don't want to be on stage. I just want to be in spaces with my buddy Bach until in the morning.
about being in space.
Yeah,
Or in
fuck
space.
this shit. Y'all should come to my Wednesday Spaces and
Absolutely fucking not.
Wednesday.
Absolutely fucking not.
Not you, Adrian. But don't act like we didn't.
Guys, everybody needs to turn off their computers. It's like 2026. It's time to turn off the computers and like take long walks on the beach because we know that oxygen is good for us and that multi-spectrum light is the thing that stops us from aging. Right? Remember when everybody's like, hey, red light's the shit? Remember when like everybody's like, hey man, red light is the shit. We need to get our red light in, and they discovered, hey man, we also need blue light. And green light's also good. Guess what? That's RGB, motherfucker. You just come outside.
Why are you trying to cock block my invite to Bob to come to Louis?
Crazy thing is, though.
You don't have a cock. I'm putting on It's a difference.
Listen, you're
Look, we got
in
these.
this case. You're just going to want to be talking simulation theory. It's just going to be fun.
Oh god, you should not be talking about simulation theory.
Why not?
Because you're so fucking stupid, dude. If you talk about simulation theory, half of the people are going to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's true. But they don't have a choice.
We're not talking.
That's the point, right? She's like trying to weed out the people, right?
It's
insane.
Real. It is just exploring.
That's the problem, right? That's the problem. If you're going to talk about simulation theory, you have to talk about the actual simulation theory. Like, can you tell me what
being a
stochastic
simple resident
resonance
makes it
is?
any less real?
We're going to talk about what it is.
Okay, what's Mace? What's stochastic resonance? Mace, what's stochastic resonance? What's that?
Listen, I'm not.
Well, what's stochastic resonance? You want to talk about simulation theory? What's stochastic resonance? Tell me.
Stochastic? I don't know.
Well, you don't even know what fucking stochastic means. I can't even begin to tell you about resonance and how these two things connect.
First of all, I'm inviting somebody to.
I've got high IQ.
Everybody listen to me. I need to know what's going on right now. I need to promote myself with a space full of people. Hello. Like, you're acting like you want to get close.
Why is it? I can't believe Adrian still hates you over this.
Okay, so we've actually demonstrated perfectly what stochastic resonance is. And this is me introducing a noise to a nonlinear system that is the space to improve the detection or transmission of a weak signal. Bach, do you have anything that you would like to say?
Nah, I'm devastated. Elon fucking hates me.
All right, you guys are unmuted. You can say whatever you want.
He hates everybody here.
He's got a tongue lashing of a fucking century.
Like, I don't hate anybody.
You should hate some people.
Roll the fuck out.
Yeah, but the pomposity.
Like, I don't hate you. I know that you think like I'm Elon. I'm not Elon. I don't think Elon hates that. I don't even think that Elon knows who you are. Like, you're good.
I don't want Elon to know who I am. Okay. All I'm
I wasn't talking to you. Listen. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Chase's friend. I was not talking to you. Not everything's best. It's fine. Everything's okay.
You can call me Bob, Elon.
What was your real name again? Because I forgot that.
His name's Stephen Bach, and everybody calls him Bach.
Okay. So I called you Bob. I'm just like totally different headspace right now. I'm taking off.
Things went sideways when I asked about the X Money app. That's all I fucking know.
I know nothing about the X Money app. I don't even have the beta. I didn't even ask for the beta. That's why I didn't have it. Like,
Nobody asks for a beta.
I do. For certain things like ask.
Don't have to ask for a beta when you own the company.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't know the company, man. Because if I did, they wouldn't like me to ask for the beta.
But that joke just completely flew over your head. That's what's funny.
Just like your
You don't
rockets.
understand. There's like no heads here, right?
You're also beeping over zero point energy a fucking year.
I'm not beefing.
I'm not beefing about anything. I'm not beefing about anything. I just think it's very important for every. I'm talking to this person can only detect one particular thing, and that is that it's all quiet on the frontal lobe.
If we all start
I'm just trolling, man. I'm just like, I see, I'm going to promote myself. I'm like, okay, let's see if you can actually deal with some noise. Can you deal with noise?
You ever go to IHOP at 4 a.m. and just
Well,
make a mess?
You need to learn how to troll.
I've never been to IHOP before. I've like heard a lot of people talk about this and like going there and doing things. It's like going to it's like doing skill-based matchmaking, but you like enter a different server, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to Waffle House now. You know, you're gonna get into a fight, and it's like that's skill-based matchmaking. You go on the Asia server.
Do they have IHOP in Australia? Waffle House is the best.
I don't fucking know. I don't eat fast food.
He's not.
I don't eat fast food.
Went on Black Violence.
No, it's like no. It's not even about the price. Like you can in fact just like afford good food. It's possible. You don't have to like spend tons of money on like fast food.
They Yeah, you can actually, for $5,000, actually he'll pay you. Lindsey Graham will pay you $5,000 to stuff him with the duck.
Really?
Fagwa.
Interesting.
Sounds like you know.
If this is true, I want you to give him my number. I'm like willing to do that, but he's gonna have to give me $50,000.
I would
I'm
do
a
it for free.
professional. I know my words.
Sounds like it's streaming. But you have to do it in Jerusalem.
Dude, he's in a honeypot.
No, that's
We're
not
sending
good.
him in.
Pictures of the ladybugs.
They're good luck.
No, we don't disagree. Only sides this one.
Everybody knows ladybugs are good luck.
Oh.
Carry them around with you, you might wind up in the Senate.
I'm so confused right now. There's a lot of dog whistles here, and I don't know what any of them mean.
That's a southern accent.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Adrian, humor me. Do a Chinese accent.
Absolutely fucking not. I have no good way of doing a Chinese accent. I can do the emotional damage, but don't. But yeah, that's about the accent.
You can't do a Chinese accent?
Do it.
You go like, I mean, let me turn off like voice. I need to go like turn off like voice isolation so you can actually hear the slap on the table.
Damn it, it's Starlink. Hold on, try again.
Oh, I cut out?
You just fucking broke a Starlink server.
Spank me, Daddy, one more time.
He doesn't even put it in. He wants in on the action. You know? So yeah, okay, let's do it again.
Elliot's giving us
There you go. We did it! We got him to do it! Table step.
That was good.
There's a table step in the emotional
Share that
damage.
with Alex. Share that with Alex, Chase.
Huh?
Share that with Alex.
He's
You
just
like
like
Alex?
Alex
You
just
do a
needs to
Chinese
go on like
accent?
spaces.
Yes.
Alex needs to go into spaces and just fuck around. That's what he needs to do. Like, don't talk about.
That's what we were saying.
He needs to retire. He needs to go like
Chase, can you help me? Chase, can you help me into this space? I don't know how to work it. Here's my phone.
Listen. I think like what he needs to do is kind of like retire and just like go into an off-grid like place. The content pipeline is just gonna be how he fishes out over a river, right? And how you like pick that specific area because there's like nothing upstream, and like he has the whole thing going for himself. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. He needs to retire from that. Just like make jokes, tons of jokes.
He literally just fucking moves to. What he needs to do is he needs to throw a huge birthday party. He needs to fucking walk to Rivendell.
No, he just needs to fucking retire. Because like I think everybody needs to retire at some point. It's just like a moment. There's like a moment. No,
Everyone.
This from the guy who gave his account back.
You're really gonna pull that. I see it again. Yeah. Got used to it, you know. At some point I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna actively deny it every single time because I'm just like bored of it. And if anybody like seriously believes nonsense, it's just like on them.
Wait,
Say never meet your heroes.
Face with Elon and Elon's mom was even confused. Like, wasn't there something like that going on?
Yes,
And
yes,
then
there was.
October rolls around. And
What happened?
October
What the fuck happened in October? I don't remember what happened in October.
You recognize the voice?
tells me
I have no idea.
that he is.
Yeah, I'd forget better too if I were you.
That's Ashley. My bad. Sorry, I couldn't recognize the voice. Oh, God. It's been a while.
After a while, they all kind of blend together, don't they?
Yeah, good. Well,
No, like 12 of them.
it's like, hey man, I can do that like all day long. It's like a constant barrage of like voices.
Dude, when you're dropping it off at the fucking sperm bank every 14 days to repopulate the planet,
Oh,
there's
listen,
no way
man,
you're
I
the
know.
best rub.
Well, listen, man, I'm an organic action guy. I don't need to go to any clinic. I'm good.
Okay, you were talking about putting an egg in my ass. There's nothing natural about that.
Listen, man. I'm willing. Listen, man. I told you. It's what it's gonna be, man. So,
Have you ever stuffed Lindsey Graham with a duck?
No.
You were sold a Volvo for $250 to a Jewish man.
Chase just banged the Waymo a little while ago.
I did fuck the Waymo.
Wow. I made a joke about this like about a month ago about like fucking an EV's tailpipe.
I just wanted the Indian on the other side of the
It was
fucking camera.
handicapped. It was in the fucking handicap
It was in the
spot.
wrong spot, so I fucked it. It didn't say no, but it didn't say.
Interesting.
How did you go about that operation?
I mean, the video is on my X account.
It was very short.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck the technocracy, and I was like humping the Waymo in a handicap spot. And It's fucking. It's
Bro, that's not real. That's not fucking real, man. That's like saying I jacked off to porn. It's like, oh, if I jack off to porn, it's like I fucked a bitch. No, this doesn't make any sense. You have to put a tailpipe on the EV and fuck it.
Okay, well, I guess I didn't fuck. I dry humped to fuck.
Exactly. That's the point, man.
It was 8th grade. I was too nervous to go all the way. It was 8th grade. I was too nervous to go all the way. I was worried what Jesus would do.
The reasons you have to put a tailpipe. What are you talking about? EVs did not come out at the time where, like, well, there were a few EVs out there, but none so were actually fuckable.
Yeah, they were way underage back then.
They were handicapped. You picked the fucking rainbow sick fuck,
bro. Did you see how many batteries that bitch had? Before lithium-ion technology.
You fucked the Prius?
Everybody fucked the Prius, dude.
That's actually a good one.
The Prius is like the car with purple hair.
Listen, man.
Fucking around with the Prius.
One thing. Whatever you do not fuck a Chinese EV. Those things are prone to explode. They'll just go off on you.
Dude, imagine trying to fuck a Jewish pager.
There's one Chinese EV company that has like such a problem with the batteries that what they did is like to make the battery pack ejectable.
Kind of like those
Navy Chinese
that collided with each
other. That's what it's exactly for. So I thought that was really funny because like imagine you're in a traffic jam and next to you is like some fucking retard's like, I'm gonna push the red button, eject the battery pack to this motherfucking sign. Oh, done. Would that be so funny? If you just imagine the amount of shit you could do with that next level amount of like capability and just like channel your road rage into the battery pack you can eject it some motherfucking side. It's just amazing. You get to pick a side too, like, oh. Imagine like you fuck me off and then I torpedo you with my battery pack. Fuck. That's the life, man. That's the future of Tesla. No, it's not the future of Tesla. Just buy yourself a Chinese EV. What do you think about sodium lithium batteries? Sorry, you kind of lagged out there. I assume you said sodium lithium?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. I don't think about it much because I don't know enough. About it. If I did, I'll talk about it. But sodium lithium. I don't know. It's just a different version of lithium battery.
They're very smart people to begin with, and so they're very conscientious, and they don't mess around. They don't litter in their streets. They don't do random shit like shoot each other, and so they bounce back really quickly. As a matter of fact, they overtook the world economy by the 80s.
Well, and thank you, Rabbi, for the explanation.
I got a few comments over that.
Thanks for having me up.
Again, with respect to Japan, and you talk about what was used on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, what we see now, today's nuclear bomb, can you compare it to what we see back then? It actually isn't even the way they weren't just nukes. They were went through several years of war. When they did the ultimate invasion of Pearl Harbor, prior to that, they were facing a blockade as well, which prevented importing basic goods. So they were suffering from that too. Before they finally launched an attack to, of course, breach the blockade and, respond, retaliate against what America was doing. So just to be clear on the facts, if you're looking at Japan now, if you think there's a vibrant economy, well, they're well over 240% that's GDP. They have one of the highest that's GDP in the world because they have a serious bank, and part of the reason why the Rothschild Bank should wanted Japan destroyed is because they wanted to take over that economy and then settle it up with debt. And so that's why they've had zero interest bonds for the longest time because they can't really afford to put pretty much more cash to manage their debt loads. That's how absurd it is. And it suffered tremendously. And if you think that there's somehow benefits of what took place for America, no, they absolutely didn't. They exploited Japanese labor. At one point they learned from it as well because they're better automation and manufacturing when it came to building cars in the 1980s. And in fact, as well. Totally agree with that. They're Asian culture been around for thousands of years. The world that should have never happened. We got provoked into it, unfortunately. We were forced to be for it, it did. But if you think